Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. Hope you're all having a good morning so far. We've been talking about it all morning, the potential for some black ice on the roads because of some freezing rain that's come down with these temperatures out there.
There's not much. A lot of you are going to walk out and say, I don't get it. Why do we have this? There's enough where there will be some isolated icy bridges and overpasses, and it just takes one slick bridge and one accident, and then you start, why didn't we have an advisory? Why weren't we worried about this? So winter weather advisory is up through midday because the temp's just not moving much, and with that light rain falling into the cold air, there will be some pockets of slick spots around. And icy windshields. A lot of the moisture last night, freezing out there this morning. So a little scraping to do, and then using extra caution on the roads through the morning hours.
Absolutely. Well, before we get into the rest of your forecast, we're going to talk about grocery stores. Last week was a big week for the grocery stores. Ahead of the winter weekend, the weekend winter storm. I know I went to a few grocery stores ahead of time just to see, how things were looking. The Food Lions were, bread and milk aisles were, the milk, actually, they were working really hard to restock all of that, but bread was, completely out. But they are still working to restock everything. I know a lot of deliveries were delayed because of the weekend storm. So they're just trying to get back on their feet, especially ahead of Super Bowl weekend. I know this is another big weekend for the grocery stores as people are making tons of, appetizers, need lots of snacks for the game. So we spoke to a few people at the grocery stores, just asking them what they're seeing now that, the winter storm is gone.
Trying to renormalize.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, let's take a look.
Yep.
The sun wasn't out, but the temperature was close to 50 degrees Wednesday, which meant it was safe to leave the house and restock after the snow kept people indoors for several days. People were met with some empty shelves. Chips, milk, and water were all missing in several stores, including butter in one until an employee came to the rescue.
One of the ladies asked me what I was looking for, and I told her that I was looking for the butter, the Food Line butter, so she went and got it for me.
Some grocery stores tell me they don't have much concern and that deliveries were on the way. Morrison said that when she was shopping, she noticed the store getting more stocked and more busy. Jeff Harper noticed the stores were busy as well, which he thinks caused some shelves to be bare.
Well, right now it's a little empty in there right now because some of the people are starting to come out, because the snow had the road shut down for a while.
Harper said he remained inside during the storm because of the slick conditions, but came to the store today and is ready to move forward with life with no snow.
It's getting better. So I'm enjoying that, because me and my friends, we come get some ribs and stuff. We're going to put a little something on the grill so to kind of bring the spirits up for the people here.
Yeah, nice to see everyone's getting back. I went to the grocery store again yesterday, I guess it was yesterday. A lot of people were there, restocking after everything going on this past weekend.
I was surprised. My store down in Aden, the Food Line, I do the Piggly Wiggly once in a while, but man, they worked hard. They were getting those replacements in quickly, keeping those shelves up. That's stress for them as well.
Yeah.
When those big storms come and those shelves get cleared out, they have to move mountains, I would assume, to keep that supply coming in and keep everybody happy. So, I would give them a big round of applause.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
The effort was impressive.
Yes.
When I was telling you that they were restocking milk at the Food Lion just down the road here in Greenville, it was like an effort, a team effort. There were like 3 or 4 employees all working to stock the fridges, and I was amazed.
Yes.
It was great.
So all hands on deck, and all suppliers are working overtime to get that stuff out. But they did a great job.
Yeah.
And that helps our anxiety levels. We appreciate you
Agreed.
guys. All right, some camera shots. Let's take a look at the radar first of all, show you what we have. Generally, I would say south of 264 and west of Highway 17. Within that chunk of real estate, light rain is falling and freezing on contact. That's freezing rain by definition. Temperature sub-freezing at the surface or at freezing. So that pink shaded area from Grifton, my house, down along the green Lenore County line, maybe LaGrange, Kinston, maybe a little light freezing rain in there, Duplin County as well. You see white on there, you're thinking, well, is that snow? I have seen no official reports of snow, although I've seen what looks like snow a few times on the radar. And you may see a flake or two here or there. This is light precipitation. There's not a big event here, but again, with temperatures near freezing or below, it just doesn't take much to get some icy spots. Morehead City trying to hold above freezing. You're at 33. You come inland, Grifton, 32, with a little light moisture falling into that freezing air mass. Still a lot of snow on the ground. Most areas still snow on the ground, although we melted a lot yesterday. 32, New Bern, the air temp at freezing, thus the risk for some ice. Same thing, Washington at freezing. A little patchy, light drizzle, mist, raindrops, that freezing rain risk through the morning. But that'll go away this afternoon. I think the clouds will stay all day, but that chance for precip kicks out of here midday. 32 Greenville. 32s are wild right now, although the thermostat or the thermometer here at the studio showing 30 degrees outside, so sub-freezing. And we have icy windshields out there to verify that. Morning mix, afternoon clouds, 37 later, wind chills 10 degrees below that. There's your winter weather alert advisory, for the, I think that's purple. I call it blue sometimes, I call it purple sometimes. Generally, everybody except the coast, and then you guys north of the Albemarle Sound, the precip is south of you guys. So the advisory that was up there has been discontinued. Nothing falling to the north. Air temp at freezing, if not a little below that, most areas. Watch the model data, precip as we get to lunchtime into the afternoon. Off the map. All right, clouds are still there. Not a lot of snow melt today. Temperatures stay below 40, although we'll get some more of it out of here. I think by Friday late day, there may not be much snow left. Probably actually by tomorrow late day. We'll be in the mid-40s tomorrow. All right, potential ice accumulation. Tomorrow is Friday. A glaze to 1/10 of an inch. I think a few hundredths will do us generally this morning. That light rain to freezing rain. My caution again, if you're driving over a bridge and the bridge looks wet this morning, assume that it may be icy. Slow your speed down. No erratic movements out there. We'll clear all the moisture out of here this afternoon and then get some sunshine back tomorrow. There's a last look at that little light freezing precipitation. Speaking is hard. AM mix, afternoon clouds, and then sunshine tomorrow morning. We'll take the 37, bump it to 47. So tomorrow's mid-40s with some sunshine. May put the kibosh on what's left of any snow out there, save the piles that were plowed together. And then a little raindrop or two Friday evening. That kicks out. Super Bowl weekend, cold. 30s, mid to upper variety, tumbling to 18 degrees Saturday night. A windy Saturday, too, by the way. Winds gusting 30 again. It is going to be a cold Saturday. We will shut this mess down next week, meaning the cold temps, the wintry weather, precip in general, a little rain chance Wednesday. The big story next week, obviously, the highs. 50 Monday, 60 by Wednesday, maybe some mid-60s Thursday. Great week to take a vacation. Oh, wait, I am taking a vacation next week. That was unfair.
That was funny, Jim.
Good timing. You hope you get lucky like that. But those 60s, it's been a run. I still haven't had time to go see when our last 60 was. We've suffered through a long, hard, cold run here, and obviously the big snow events. We are ready.
Yeah.
I think everybody's like, can we please get some warmer air in here? Yes, we can next week.
And a good point that you brought up earlier this morning, it's not only a sigh of relief for people. You know, our heaters have been running nonstop for weeks and weeks and weeks. Our cars have been dealing with a lot of problems just with this winter weather. Sorry to bring it up.
I personally relate to all these things. I really, we talked about it yesterday, I'm really scared of my electric bill.
Yeah.
The upcoming electric bill, I think a lot of us, because it's been running nonstop, my emergency heat, and that's what will kill you. When that emergency heat comes on and stays on hour after hour, day after day, that will, at a minimum, double, if not triple my bill, probably triple it, this next statement. So, yeah, you got to have it, though, right?
I guess so, yeah. Good thing we have 60s on the way, hopefully. Yep. All right, well, thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful Thursday.